Thank you friends for joining today's session of Get Inspired Little Inspiration. This is the 5th episode of Get Inspired Little Inspiration. I'm super happy. And this is Mauri Jayaraman. I'm the founder of Get Inspired. And in today's session, I'm going to give you a great advice that can really help you become successful much faster, get promoted much faster, help you achieve your dreams much faster. The advice is very simple. Stop focusing on your weakness and start focusing on your strengths. Now this may sound a little odd, even contradictory to what you have been hearing from your childhood. So if you just think, anytime you approach your friends, colleagues, your elders, your bosses, your parents, your neighbors, or anybody you consider as a mentor and go and ask them how you can become successful in life, or how you can get promoted, or how you can achieve the things you want in life, the usual advice you get is understand the weakness that is stopping you from achieving that and start to improve on that. Now let me ask you a question. Why would you become a mediocre performer by improving your weakness than becoming super successful by taking advantage of your strengths, which you are actually good at? Why would you go and waste your time improving something which you're not good at and which you don't like doing, than taking advantage of the things which you actually love doing? Why would you miss a chance to become the next Picasso and try and become a mediocre corporate manager? Doesn't make sense at all, right? And say for example, if you're very good in writing, you have a very good chance of achieving success, earning a lot of money, earning the fame you want by publishing a book or writing a blog or taking advantage of those writing skills than actually sitting behind a computer and trying to hone your Excel skills or your PowerPoint skills or your coding skills. My recommendation is, once you know what your strengths are, double or even triple all your efforts, the time spent on honing and sharpening that particular strength of yours to your advantage, than actually wasting your precious time on something which you're not good at, which you consider as a weakness. The funny part is, these days they don't even call it as area of weakness, they call it as area of opportunity. Now that sounds very funny to me. Why would you call something which is the area of weakness as an opportunity? You should be calling an area of opportunity as the one which will actually make you successful in life, that is your strength. So just think about it. Now if you study any genius or any successful people in any of the field, you will find them, they were able to become successful by focusing on the area of their strength. Take for example, just imagine if Albert Einstein would have been trying to improve his dancing skills, he would not have been the greatest mathematician in this world. If Steve Jobs would have been trying to improve his coding skills instead of sharpening his design skills and innovation, I wouldn't be sitting and doing this video recording in an iPhone. If Edison would have been focusing trying to improve his grades at school, we would not have got electricity. Any genius you take Kamala Hassan, you take actor Rajinikanth, you take Da Vinci, you take Van Gogh, you take Sachin Tendulkar, you take anybody in any of the field who have been successful, they always focused on the area of strength and never on the area of weakness. I'm not saying trying to improve the area of weakness is not important, but it doesn't require as much as attention as you are actually probably giving today, and you need to spend a lot of time improving your strength actually. Now the key is understanding your strength. If say for example, if you know that you're good in Excel, try and see how you can use that Excel skill in your office and see how you can gain attention. If you're good in project management, try and see how you can apply in your work and try and get that attention. If you're good in PPT, see how you can utilize it. For you to do that, self-awareness is the key, and you need to be sure where you're good at. Now, how would you know what is your strength? It's very simple. One simple rule is, whatever you actually love doing, most probably that's the area of your strength. Say for example, I love speaking. I love to talk on stage. I love to write, I love to read, I love to share. That is my strength. I need to see how I can use that to my advantage. Or if you couldn't still find it, the other thing you can do is you can go and approach your friends, colleagues, and ask them to give a very honest feedback on what is the area you're good at and what is the area you're not good at, and try and pick up the area you're good at and start working on that like hell. If still couldn't do it, there are other ways to do it. There is a very scientific method. Gallup consultants kind of conducted a research on strength finding, and Tom Rath, who's actually running the Gallup consultants, actually wrote a book called Strength Finder 2.0, and this book kind of helps us kind of understand where the strengths are and how you can action it across. If you're pretty interested, there's an assessment available online as well. You're pretty interested, I've given a link in my description. You can go and buy the book online, and along with the book you also get an access code which will help you take that online assessment, which can scientifically tell you which is the area of your strength, so you can focus on that. So my point in today's session, or the message I want to convey, is stop focusing on your weakness and start focusing on your strength and take advantage of that and go and win the world. With that, I stop now, and if you like the content, give me a thumbs up, and if you find this content useful, please feel free to go and share it with your friends, and do subscribe to YouTube, Get Inspired YouTube channel for more interesting, more inspiring and more useful ideas. This is MJ signing off for now. Until I see you in the next episode of Get Inspired, Little Inspiration. Until then, stay focused, stay motivated and be inspired. Cheers, bye bye. See you next time.